everyone, it's Morphin Mania time. I'm Captain Logan, and there's DJ Martinez as always. And Brandon Grimm is sitting in with us.
Hello.
To watch a little more Turbo. Brandon, name 2 things you remember about Power Rangers Turbo.
Good question. Back to you, Cap.
You did a little bit of this with me. I can't remember.
Was this the one where we had the Turtles mashup? Was that Turbo?
No, that's Space.
That's Space.
Yeah, I must have shown you that.
You did some of this with me. He was on like the pilot.
He was on the pilot, yeah.
But I've seen, but he showed me Power Rangers before. We watched different things from different sections of Power Rangers.
Yeah, but we're talking about on this show.
Well,
we're still in the middle
really
of Turbo.
Don't know, so.
You came on and you did the 3-part pilot with us.
All you need to know is cars.
Mm-hmm.
The 3-part pilot. Oh, was that the...
Okay, so he doesn't remember anything. Okay, so today we are doing episode 13 of Turbo. It's the Millennium Message.
Wait, that's where he's locked in like the death match. He's in the ring, right? He's got to fight in the ring.
Nope.
I think that's Zeo. I think he's thinking of the Zeo.
Anyway, go ahead.
Zeo Ranger 5.
I'm
Yeah, I don't think that happened, but anyway. Okay, so if you're remembering the flashback with Rocky, then maybe, but whatever, it's not important. Okay, so
He's not locked in.
So the Blue Centurion time travels to present-day Angel Grove with a message from the future for Demetria. I mean, I don't know why anybody from the future would want to tell Demetria anything. All she's gonna do is ask you questions. So let's go ahead and get into this here in a second. Let's show off yet another painted figure from the miniatures game. This time it's Pumpkin Wrapper. There's my Pumpkin Wrapper. He was one of the most fun things to paint. I think this is like the 4th or 5th one I did. This is the first one I was actually happy with and thought looked okay. It's also one of the easiest ones to paint, so take that for what you will. But I finally started using like oil washes and stuff, and so it's got a little texture and yeah. So
the last time I saw him, he was incomplete.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you come over while I was in the middle of them?
Yeah, you showed me, and we were talking about it, and you mentioned that you were going to do the oil wash on it.
Yeah.
Really cool.
That's funny.
Looks
I don't know
good.
that. Well, let's go ahead and do some Turbo. If you're watching live, thanks a lot for popping in. We've started recording these live again. This week on Geekvolution, we decided to take the week off from normal live shows and to lie and claim we weren't doing live shows and then do this live for no reason other than it's more fun to do these live, and we're bat shooting, so it makes more sense. So if you like Power Rangers or just like hearing us ramble about random things, super cool of you to pop in and hang out with us. And talking with folks live helps to fill it a little bit with some of these when they end up being kind of shaky or just really standard formulaic, not that much fun at all. The last one was okay. It's been inching toward betterness, so we'll see what bringing in Blue Centurion is like. DJ, I don't remember much about this anymore. I remember liking Blue Centurion okay, but I still suspect that was just anytime anything was different, you'd get excited. It's like, oh man, it's a Ranger that's not a Ranger, yay!
Yeah, I remember him more when he comes back in the Day of Destruction or whatever that's called, Countdown to Destruction.
Is he in that?
But he just comes back for like a second. He's like fighting on the planet with Phantom Ranger.
Oh yeah, because
like
I think
seconds.
everybody shows up in that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Ninjor's in that. Is he?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think Ninja was too silly for space. I think they cut out. Like, ugh.
Too silly for space.
I mean, was he, though? Anyway. All right, so, Millennium Message, episode 13 of Turbo. Make sure you're at timestamp 0. Get ready to press play when I say now. Everybody's going to have to sync up with us live, so hopefully you're in there now, and let's get right into it. Here we go. Everybody please press play right now.
Oh, man, look at those classic cars.
Last stock footage going all the way back to the first season. Why is that truck still parked there for 5 years? And even if that is Ernie's truck, like I always suspected, he needs to get a new vehicle, I'm thinking.
Well, Ernie hasn't been here in like a year, so.
Oh, that's a good point. Ernie doesn't even run the place anymore. Maybe he sold it to Stone.
Maybe it's the janitor's truck and he like sleeps in the back room.
They got turned into monkeys.
I remember that now that I'm
still,
saying it.
And it's as unfunny as it ever
Adam's
was.
Season. Adam's doing everything this season. He's a thespian. He's a magician. Every episode is
take
Adam
over
episode.
Tommy's role and get to be the Red Ranger now.
Oh, and the kid. So those would be the 2 things I do remember now that I'm seeing it.
Yeah, but you needed an open book quiz.
They're
Because it just didn't
destroying
stick
the
with you.
bar.
And that's fair. Yeah, and that's not the first time that's happened where there's like cement raining down from above. Yep. Well, once again, we're in the best part of the show. The intro.
Carol.
Low budget Dan Aykroyd.
Pretty cool.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry, what's that?
I just like how they incorporated the original ding, 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 ding into their song. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Zio did that too. Zio opens with it.
So they all run to the center.
Oh, he's getting an early splat on the head this time. Right at the beginning.
They still have that TV in the same place. It's like he hasn't moved around anything since Ernie owned it.
Why is the newscaster like it looks like she's sitting on the floor? Did you see how high the desk was on her? She was like this.
This I remember her making her minions carry her around like that.
She does that in the movie too. She makes those.
Oh, that's true. Maybe that's why I'm remembering. Forgot about that. I am really into the show, you guys.
How do you not look at Adam right now and say, "Dude, take that stupid cape off"?
Take off the dumb cape, man.
We're trying.
Brandon, he looks like he just walked off a holodeck. Go back to the holodeck.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Wow, that looks fantastic.
Oh, it was amazing.
That was gorgeous. Hi, Lucas Green. Yep, it's the Piranhatrons. That's what those are.
I can't stand that costume.
Oh, I know. You and us and everyone else. Are you talking about Elgar?
That's the worst, man. I can't believe she had to put her face in sand.
She is committed, though, man.
And
like I've said, both of those actresses
costume,
so committed.
Especially with that costume, sand got,
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Wait, did she ask a question? I'm always making sure that she's consistent about always asking a question.
Cap was the kid who was like writing into the studio, like, "Hey, she didn't ask a question that time."
Look, if you're gonna establish this thing where she's only capable of asking questions, I mean, you got
also
one job.
like
It's like anytime
staggered.
Dana uses a contraction. Like, you can't do that.
Right.
You said he doesn't do that.
Speaking of you can't do that, why does Alpha's voice sound like that?
Because he's now Alpha 6, and he's got the worst voice ever, and he's really obnoxious, and luckily they change it for in space, where he doesn't sound like that anymore. But what's even worse is he'll say yo yo yo. You haven't heard him do that yet, but he'll do that. Go yo yo yo. That's his new I.
Ugh.
Sounds like a...
So I had this
attempt to
toy as a
appeal.
kid. Not this guy, but his Zord. He's like Magna Defender. He has like a single Zord, and it turns into a car, or at least the toy did. It's pretty cool.
See, he's basically RoboCop.
I was about to say
RoboCop
it's
was
this version of RoboCop.
Actually, all robot, because he doesn't have any like human features. He's all robot.
He's a marvelous mechanical man.
Exactly. But that happens all the time in Power Rangers, where people look like Zords or something like Ninjor, but we never actually call attention to that. So who knows? Maybe he was born this way. I don't know if he was built or if he was born this way.
Oh, he's a little bit
Yeah.
arty
there's that-
as well.
Like Fugitoid.
Did you see that? We got to see Zed for 5 seconds.
Yeah. What's he saying? I wasn't listening. What was he
I
talking
don't know.
about Zed for?
They were just showing all the old villains for some reason. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out this plot, Brandon.
You're trying to figure it out.
So there's a... What, did all the villains come together?
Oh, they are together at the beginning of Space. So I'm wondering if this is like foreshadowing of that.
Oh, interesting. Is he from then?
He was sent to like stop that from happening. Somehow he has maybe he just heard about the rumblings of them getting together.
So
I don't think he time travels.
Is he not? Well, it said in the beginning that he did, according to unless Netflix got it wrong. According to Netflix blurb, he was from the future.
Oh, really?
Isn't that what I read?
That's pretty cool that they
I thought that's what I
set this
read.
up this early.
Oh, we're doing that thing with brainwashing Tommy and Zio, where it's like the Power Rangers are evil.
Don't they look so evil with their bright colors?
Well, you could say that about the monsters sometimes. You could be like, well, the monsters have to be good guys. Look how extremely silly they are. Like,
At least they're monsters. In kids shows, the uglier you are, the more evil you are.
Lucas, that's great. Lucas says that Blue Centurion should join SPD.
He does look like he's from SPD.
What was the name you said earlier instead of Blue Centurion?
Alpha Centurion. That's what his name should have been.
I like that
Should have been
better.
Alpha Centurion.
Man, you paint these guys green and they can look like Abomination's henchmen.
Absolutely.
The little fins on the side of their heads.
Man, I love all the out-of-costume fighting. I never used to care as much about that until I did a lot of discussions with DJ and realized that was his favorite thing about Power Rangers when he was a kid. And now I look for it more. Because I realized, oh no, that was part of the reason you tuned in. Like, I never really thought about that much. But you want the actors who got hired for martial arts to get to do some martial arts. And some of the stuff we just saw Tommy doing was pretty decent.
Yeah, we're actually seeing
shoulders
Tommy
light
do
up.
stuff. I don't know why he's been like sidelined so much.
Yeah,
for,
Brandon,
like, the
that's
last 10
weird.
episodes.
Why would your shoulders
I don't know. It's like the flashing police lights.
Well, yeah,
red and
obviously,
blue,
but
like
usually
white
you'd have that like on a
shoulders.
head or something. It's on the
Yeah.
shoulders. It's so weird.
That's a cool suit, though. I gotta
And
say,
so-
like so many,
Yeah.
all those lights on it.
It
No,
is
it's really good.
neat.
It's really good.
But how is it whenever you have a robot and they want to project something, it always projects from the eyes? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Eyes don't project.
Haga, I love that. HB Haga says, it's the faux lips, man. Anybody with fake lips on their helmets has to be evil. That's why they're evil, DJ. Because they got fake
Yeah,
lips.
don't give robots lips. Well, the Power Rangers have fake lips.
No, that's what he means. Is it the Power
Oh.
Rangers, because he's trying to make Blue Centurion think that he's evil. Or that the Power Rangers
Oh.
evil. So they got fake lips, but he also has fake lips.
Oh, see, that is weird. Like, we never talk about that. Like, why do they have fake lips? It's a helmet.
It's a helmet. Why do they need a mouth
Yeah.
there?
His
know.
futuristic motorcycle here.
But that,
Oh,
see,
man.
I mean, everything about him is RoboCop.
Yeah.
He even sounds a little bit like RoboCop.
This is definitely not our footage. Oh, no, it is, because we have Piranatrons. Wow, this is pretty good. This is pretty decent for us.
That's a good point. Yeah, our stuff on the other side. This is all matching really well. Because I bet the Blue Centurion stuff is not us. I bet that is them. Or am I wrong? Because it looks like we're cutting back and forth where they're not in the same room. Oh, but now they are? No, that's got to be their footage. I don't know. I'm not sure. Was Blue Centurion in their show? I'm going to assume he was.
I have no idea, but I'm not noticing, like, huge quality differences.
No, that all matched better than anything ever has.
Which means it probably just was us. Because we're not great at matching.
Why didn't he tell anyone else about them, Adam? Why did Zoran only
Why you just
mention
chumming-
Blue Centurion to you?
Yeah, what is he doing with Zordon? Like, just chumming around, watching movies with Zordon while everyone else is off?
He was helping Zordon write his memoirs. He, like, regularly interviewed him.
So wait, he becomes he becomes bigger when he changes to the
What,
Right.
Blue Centurion?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
No,
sure. I'm sure.
Blue
he
Ranger.
knows.
the kid.
Blue Ranger.
Yeah. When he
Yeah.
morphs,
Right. He morphs big. I forgot.
because you gotta do that. Yes, this is all Sentai. So very clearly, they have Blue Centurion in Sentai.
Once the motorcycle starts going more than 5 miles an hour, it's not us.
But you know what's nice? We got the costume and didn't have to change it like we did with some of the villain suits.
Yeah.
Plea bargain.
I really want to know what the story is there.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, ow!
Ow. That would hurt. Oh, chokehold.
So you got your standard superhero team up thing where they have to have a misunderstanding and fight for a while, and then they'll be friends really quickly. DJ, this feels like a way different and better show all of a sudden. Partly because we've broken away from the bomb formula and just, formula in general, and partly because we're using a lot of Sentai footage, and we always like that in the show.
Yeah, why do we have to keep doing the goofy?
Oh my god, look at that monster.
Terror tooth.
Ugh.
But I also love...
Why does Adam have to be a magician in this episode for 2 minutes?
Yeah,
for
that's
no
silly.
reason?
But to give our side a little bit of credit, the American side a little bit of credit, I do appreciate the voice they gave Alpha Centurion. Like, they took that seriously enough. That, like,
You're always gonna call him Alpha Centurion now.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep calling him that.
Yeah, I mean, he
That's his
sounds
name
good.
now.
He doesn't sound like Ninja.
It's a cross between a Koopa and the flowers that eat you in Mario.
Oh yeah,
Somebody asked if
and the moles.
Blue
It's also
Centurion
across
was
the-
more the Sixth Ranger this season or Phantom Ranger. I'm gonna say Phantom Ranger because he has Ranger in his name. because he's actually a Ranger. Now, I think Phantom Ranger also doesn't look like a Power Ranger. Like, they both look like 6 extra allies, but not Rangers.
I don't think either of them are supposed to be Rangers. I think we just call them that.
Yeah, and we shouldn't, because he's not a Ranger. I mean, he looks almost more like a Ranger because he's got the faux lips. I don't think Phantom Ranger does, but I can't remember. It's been a while. Maybe he does. I don't know.
I like how Phantom Ranger, he's just all black, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Does he have a cape? Maybe he doesn't have a cape.
Is that a different costume?
I know Magna Defender has a cape, but he's not the only person that does. Sorry, what?
That was like a different costume than a little bit ago.
What, for Blue Centurion?
For the different footage.
They probably have an
Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we didn't get exactly the same suit. Because I was praising it earlier for not doing that, but maybe it did and I missed it.
Okay, look at the circles on his chest.
Yeah, did they change?
I feel like they did. That's what was confusing me.
They probably just have an action suit for fights, so that doesn't light up in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
it
looks
so.
like cloth when they were fighting, and then it looks
Because
plastic
it needs to be lighter so you can move around and stuff.
So all the villains in the future are supposed to join forces and take over. And he's gone back in time to tell Demetria about it. Here's an idea. Go back farther and tell Zordon.
Because he's actually useful. Although he just abandoned us like a jerk face.
Well, that's true, but...
Maybe he knew that at the time. He's like, well, Zordon just abandoned him, so...
But it feels like such an arbitrary time to show up. Why not go back to, like, I don't know... What was stopping you from going all the way to Zed or to Rita? Or, like, why do we let all of that happen and then we're gonna deal with it? Right? Like, I don't really understand that. This monster's horrifying.
Intergalactic code. Oh,
Michael says Blue Centurion is the RoboCop
perfect. Power
Ranger. So rad. He's so rad.
He's a pretty cool look. He's memorable.
Yeah.
Like, Cap remembered him, and he doesn't even watch this that much.
Yeah, but I figured I remembered it just because it was an extra guy. I remembered Auric also, and you didn't remember Auric.
Well, I never seen Auric.
Oh, that's right. You didn't see enough of Zeo. Tom, $2 super chat. A TV in his chest. He must be a Teletubby.
The long lost fifth Teletubby, Alpha Centurion.
Remember how Teletubbies always had that elusive fifth
I love these
Teletubby?
subtitles. Oh.
Yeah, I know. The subtitles are great.
The Teletubby they kept locked up in their dungeon.
So is it just me, or have we not used the Megazord as much as you would have expected us to by this point in the season?
I think it's a decent looking Megazord for the fact that it's made out of cars. Like,
yeah, I do too.
It's hard to make things out of cars.
No, I like how it moves. I don't feel like we use it enough.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little weird that his arms are just like bent cars.
Yeah, he doesn't look like cars came together. He looks like he forged himself from a junkyard.
He's fighting while he's holding, and that's
his
hilarious.
head though. For some reason, his head is memorable to me. I think it was the ads when I was a kid.
I don't care what else happens the rest of the episode. This is hands down my favorite episode so far of the season. It's just really watchable.
Yeah, it's fun. Man. It's all just Power Ranger stuff, which is what you want.
That's what you want, man. It's a lot of fun. I haven't had to watch these actors not act that great all that much, and our cast this season's okay. And I haven't, because we were talking like it's everybody from Zeo, and then Justin is as good of an actor as all of they are. Like, certainly,
if not better, which is weird.
It is weird, but like you said, he's like an actor.
Wow.
It turns out. But no,
fits in with them.
Most of the
there are some Six Rangers that look as different as he does.
Most of the only non-Ranger stuff, that's true. Most of the only non-Ranger stuff that we've had to look at this episode has been the villain stuff, and I like Divatox fine. So, you know, when I was a kid, I hated her, but I don't think I appreciated how much fun the actress was having or was having.
That's not something you would notice as a kid.
I think I just didn't like the aesthetic, or maybe I was just not into pirates. I don't know.
Wait, why did he just jog away and they just like waited till he got like 50 feet away before they started going after him?
Did you see him jogging? Did you see his lights on his
Oh
shoulder
man,
bouncing?
she's on Earth, you guys.
Oh man,
she's coming at us. Oh, he's from another galaxy?
That doesn't sound right.
Why is he from another galaxy and the future? Or did he get a message from the future and he's just delivering it? not sure, and I'm not remembering what I read at the beginning.
Blue Centurion time travels to present day
See?
and with a message from the future. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's from another future and from the future of another galaxy. Okay.
Man, he's got some amazing technology if he can teleport all the way to another galaxy and a time period.
Lucas Green, Cap, I never saw Turbo. What's wrong with this Demetria? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was a really weird choice.
Oh, man.
She's just constantly speaking in questions except for when they forget
Dude, this
to
is
do
what
it.
I had. This was such a cool toy.
Now he's got a cool
Steve-
car.
Steve talks fly.
Yeah, I had a car and he just like it morphed into a robot, like a transformer.
Okay, so I'm gonna give this way too much credit. Okay, are you ready for this? I'm gonna say this. I would think it was too convenient that even though he's not with the Turbo Rangers and has turbo powers, that he has a car, but he's a cop, so it totally works.
Well, I gotta know. He came here in like a tiny little spaceship.
That's
Where
what
did
I'm
that car
talking
come
about. Where did he get
Where
the
did
car and the
that car
bike?
Well, maybe he has Power Ranger type powers. Maybe he's tapped into the Morphin grid. They just never tell us that.
Is it?
There's the
But
guy.
it's not a Zord.
It looks like it's Morphin.
It
Morphin.
is.
It looks like it's transforming. So it is kind of a Zord. No, it's its own Megazord.
So he's
There
got
he
his
goes.
own thing.
Yeah, and his Megazord looks almost exactly
Does
like
that
he does,
work?
but a little bulkier.
Yeah, it's like Ninja.
Sure. Yeah.
It is
Ninja
powerful.
has battle mode, but he doesn't change that much. It's the legs and the arms and the head flips over. That's it.
Because we didn't use any footage from Cocker Ranger except for 10 episodes, so.
This is a good toy, though. I want this toy now. I'm gonna have to go seek that out.
That's the one I had. I just told you. It was cool.
No, I know you
very-
said you had it. I'm just saying I want to seek one out now. 'Cause,
Oh my
like,
God, look at
I
the
never did
handcuffs.
have it, and it'd be fun to have it.
I would love to get my hands on that again, just for like nostalgia's sake. I lost all my Power Ranger toys. I don't have any.
That handcuff is so ridiculously big.
I had a Rocky and Adam from Zeo.
Did
I
you?
think I had a Tommy.
Oh, that looks awesome.
That's cool.
Look at the colored smoke in the background.
Wow. The visuals, man.
Give him his own show. Give him his own show. You'd watch that.
RoboCop, the Sentai.
Yeah, look at his shield. Look at his cop
My
shield. You guys, I would watch a whole season of that guy.
So if he gets big,
Whoa.
is that how
Whoa.
that works?
Alpha has new abilities. Alpha 6.
How'd he get there so fast?
Well, he
Teleported with his head,
teleported,
apparently.
but he teleported through his helmet, and I don't really know why that's
What?
necessary. Like,
No, he flew in. His helmet flew in like a flying saucer.
I think they're treating that like teleportation, though, because
Okay.
they do a lot of weird teleportation effects in this show. The monsters do that kind of thing a lot. I don't honestly know if that was teleporting or not, DJ. What do you think?
Maybe just a really fast head that flies around and he just
That's a
pops
fast head!
That's a fast head.
5590 ERS, Cap, are you looking forward to the cast change later in the season? I'm looking forward to the writing in the second half because I remember it being better. I don't overall like that cast as well as this cast. I don't think. I mean, they grow on me more in space, but I don't know. There's some stuff on paper that I like better than some of the execution. Like, I like... You know, I've said this before, like, I like TJ okay. I like the actor who plays him, but I don't think he's a great actor. Like, I like him. Like, I've seen him in interviews and stuff. He seems like a cool guy, but, like, just a lot of weird line readings and stuff. And,
Look
I mean,
at
I
this,
guess you
we're
could
in
say that about
X-Men
this
1.
cast some, too, but, yeah. Sorry, what?
This looks like Jean Grey's table in X-Men.
That's all she wrote!
The message is toast.
It's toast.
I wanted someone to do a supercut of all the times Tommy says, "Oh man." I feel like he says that a ton.
I'm gonna assume those are ad-libs.
He
Why are
looks
you
like
still
he came
wearing
out
a
of
stupid
Family
magician
Ties or
outfit?
something.
He does. That's true.
It just, the hair, like, it's such a, like an 80s do, I feel like.
That feels like it should be a turning point for this show. I bet it won't be, but, like, that was so much better. Okay, it didn't give me the option to actually watch the credits. So I
Oh,
missed the
you're
credits
missing
again.
out, man.
Yeah,
It's
that always happens.
Stone just poked Justin. Now the chimps are jumping around. Tommy's messing with the Velcro on his karate hand pad. And
This always happens to one of us over the other one, and then we have to explain what the bloopers are. It's great.
Nothing. It wasn't nothing.
Wasn't really worth it.
You missed.
Okay. Guys, I loved that episode. I
It's
thought
a good one.
I thought that was spectacular for
We
this
should
show.
be making a
pretty
top
cool,
10 of Turbo, so people don't have to watch all this. But we probably already forgot all the good episodes from the first half.
No, it's the pilot, and then you basically can skip everything until this. Like, there's one that had a lot of fun Sentai stuff, but
So does the Blue Centurion stick around?
he'll be recurring. He'll pop in and out.
I think he lasts longer than Phantom Ranger, actually.
You know,
Phantom Ranger.
Remember, we hardly used Aureg. I mean, like, he showed up and then, like, 2 or 3 times. So, like, we hardly used him.
That's kind of funny
Yeah.
considering that, you know, he's a robot, doesn't require sleep, and should be on hand to help with any situation.
Well, I don't know if he has to go back to the future or not, though. Like, I guess at the end there, they act like he's just going to be around.
Exactly. Like, welcome to Earth.
But I mean, yeah, you could have said the same thing about Ninja, where it's like, well, if you can teleport instantaneously, why don't you show up all the time and help us out? You're just like out in your ninja cave in another planet doing nothing. Like there's nothing stopping you from being here. Like you're tapped into the Morphin grid, you got unlimited power. I don't know why you're not here all the time.
Right, exactly.
Maybe Odin could only summon enough All-Father strength to send him one time, and now he's stuck here.
Oh well, Stussy, I'm an idiot. Apparently you can turn off autoplay in the playback settings, and I didn't know that. So
Nice.
I guess we have to find out where we can do that, DJ. Where can we turn off the autoplay?
I don't know, but we should probably do it after we end this episode.
We should, but I love this. But I love the question mark that says something wrong. Tell us. Oh, I could write a book, Netflix. I could write a book. Okay, well, for those of you that are watching after the fact, this is posted on the Morphin Mania channel. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're gonna go ahead and end off this episode. But if you're watching live, stick around. So whenever I say bye to I'm not saying bye to everybody, just to the folks that aren't live right now. We're gonna go ahead and continue. Broadcasting live and shooting some more of these. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Sure appreciate it. And again, on the Morphin Mania channel, we'll see you again next time. I'm Captain Logan. That was Brandon Grimm and DJ Martinez. See you guys in a couple days.